All right, FightHype.com. Father and son, former United States Olympian, top junior middleweight, my man Raul Marquez, with his son, one of the top amateurs, not professional, Giovanni Marquez. And Gio, I know you got to get to some work here tonight, but I wanted to pick your guy's brain. Obviously, Pops, he works a lot of these fights as an analyst. Right. The fight this Saturday, who do both of you favor to win? I'm curious to see if you got different picks or if you're on the same page.
You know, I think this is a great fight. You know, you have the pressure fighter, the Mexican monster, David Benavidez, and you have the skilled boxer, Caleb Plant. I think it's going to be a classic, you know, boxer, aggressive fighter. And I see David applying the pressure. I think in the early rounds he may have a little bit of issues, but I think he's going to slowly break down Caleb Plant and eventually get him out of there.
What do you see, Raul?
Well, I mean, it's obvious that Plant is going to have to box. You know, he's going to have to use the ring, use his legs, movement, kind of like the way he fought Canelo, you know. But Benavidez is no Canelo. You know, Canelo doesn't put the pressure, doesn't have the punch output that David Benavidez has. David Benavidez, man, when he comes in with that 20-punch combination, flurry combination with power, and he's consistent with it, that's pretty scary, you know, and he's got a lot of power that comes with it. I see I see Benavidez 5th, 6th round, maybe the second half of the fight, probably stopping Caleb Plant.
What do you guys make of the fans? You know, you mentioned all the good things about Benavidez, but the fans seem to be focused on his flaws. They say he stands up straight, his feet are flat, his defense that good, who's he fought, yada yada. What do you guys think about that? Is he being a little maybe, you know, underrated even, or yeah, what do you make of all that, guys?
I think he is underrated, but also I think, you know, he has his own special style. You know,
right.
It works for him. It might not work for the next guy, but it works for him. He's able to do certain things that maybe other guys can't do, and I feel like you don't fix what's not broken. So what works for him, just keep it going. And
he does it better than me, man. He's got a broadcasting career. But no, seriously, like, you know, I've heard people say he's one-dimensional. Well, you know what? Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. was one-dimensional. Mike Tyson was one-dimensional. You know, it's what works for him. And I think Benavidez, yeah, he's one-dimensional, comes forward, but with a lot of speed, a lot of power, a lot of heart, and he's unbeatable. Right now he's at his prime. He's 26 years old. He's not the 21-year-old that won the world title years ago. You know, he was more immature, he made some mistakes. Now he has changed, you know, because he's a family guy, he's a father. You know, he's got a wife, a kid. That changes you. You know, when you become more of a man, and he's hungry. This is something he's been waiting for. This is his chance to beat a guy like Caleb Plant and get the fight that he wants. You know, he wants to fight Canelo Alvarez, and even if it's not Canelo Alvarez, he said it bluntly. You know, he said, "I want the big fights. I want the big names. I want to fight the best because that's what people want to see." And you can't. How could you not love a fighter like that?
So to close on Plant Benavidez, you guys both have Benavidez. Could he be, you know, one of those rare special offensive fighters? You know, with the he's the Mexican Barrera Morales Marquez, or like special offense. Pacquiao, you mentioned Tyson, and can he be one of those guys on the offensive side that stands out as special? You know?
I think so. I think his offense is his best weapon. You know, because he's so offensively sound, maybe he could be a little bit less defensively sound, and I think his offense is his best strength.
Yeah, for sure. The same thing what Giovanni said. His offense is great, but he's been working on his defense. I've seen it in his last couple of fights, and probably see it in his fight Saturday night with Plant. But you know, he's an exciting fighter, and that's what people pay to see. They want to see knockouts. They want to see action. They want to see blood. They want to see people get knocked out. And David Benavidez, that's what he does.